Hello again, welcome to today's attempt at the Diffle puzzle. This is Wordle, but we don't know how long the word is. So I like to start with a word that's got all the vowels in, and I'm going for cautioned today for a change from facetious. Wow. Everything is yellow. We've got a yellow A, T, I, and E. That means they all appear in the word, but they're in the wrong order. So I think that must mean that the E is before the I, which is before the T, which is before the A. Because if it was any other combination, then two of them would be green to indicate that those two are in the correct order. So we've got E-I-T-A with obviously loads of other letters around them, probably. So what on earth could this word be? What could the ending be? R-Y is a possibility. T-A-R-Y, definitely a plausible ending. But what on earth is going to come before that? This is actually much harder than a lot of times where you get less information because it's so restricted. The fact that those letters have got to be specifically in that order, that's incredible. There's also really not a very common sequence for those letters, is it? E is usually towards the end of a word. It's usually after I as well. What am I going to do with the T and the A? That's the question. Well, that's another question, is what I should say. So it can't even be levitate, because that does have those letters in that order, but it's also got another E at the end. And if there was an E at the end, if it was levitate, that's got an ATE ending, which would mean the AT and E I've already guessed would go green, because they do appear in that order. It would prioritise greens over yellows, I'm sure. So what else could it be? Levitary? I'm still looking at this T-A-R-Y ending. That might be a mistake. Could be semi-something? Scimitar? That's not a word, is it? I'm thinking of a scimitar. A weapon, I think. What on earth are we going to do instead? Revital? Remittal? I mean, I'm not sure that's common enough to be correct, but it's definitely a word that's got those four letters in that order, so it's worth a try. Right. Everything's gone green, so that's good. I was correct. Interesting. So the RE, they're connected. That means they're consecutive in the word, and they're no longer round. They've got a hard border, so that's definitely the start of the word. The I and the T, on the other hand, are not consecutive, because you can see they're not joined together. So it's got to be another letter in there somewhere. So it's got to be... Probably the I isn't going to be third, is it? We can have a letter between the E and the I. So we've got that pattern. We also need to have a letter between the T and the A. Otherwise it would have used the second T and joined that together with the A. So this is looking like quite a long word. Registrar would fit. If this is correct, I'll be delighted. It is correct. That was such an interesting puzzle, the way that I had so much information after that first guess, but it was still really difficult. Oh, we got the E, I, T and A. We just needed to add a bunch of R's, amongst other things. If I'd gone for a word that had the R in at the start, that would have made things so much easier. But as it is, I'm very happy to have got there in 3. That is the Diffle puzzle, and it was a difficult Diffle, I think. But let me know if you were shouting registrar at the screen. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.